Good morning everyone and Eid Mubarak. Everything is now open, seen as how it is the start of the new year, and that's why I decided to pick up the camera again and to start filming. I took probably around 2 weeks off, and the reason why I took 2 weeks off is just because everything was closed and I didn't just want to make videos for the sake of making videos. I wanted to make videos to really showcase the people, the prosperity, and just how amazing this great country is. On the way driving here, because we are currently at the Algiers city center mall, they have a Carrefour, they have auto shoe shops, they have restaurants and everything like that. So we thought, let's come here today. We need to do our shopping, get some things for the next couple of weeks. And this was actually one of the first malls we ever came to, one of the first malls that I showcased when we moved here to Algiers, to Algeria. I did a video, everyone was very fond of it. They loved the video that I did. So that is exactly what I'm going to do today. You can see it looks very much like the malls in Dubai. There's actually the Hydra city center mall in Dubai that was like our home shopping center that we always went to. As we showed last time, they got these massive areas if you have children to just keep them busy and everything like that whilst you are doing your shopping, whilst you having your food. So we think it's going to be really busy. We're not too sure, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to come, hopefully everything's open, have a look around, grab the things that we need to get. But it is really a really beautiful mall. Last time we were here, we were highly impressed with it. I know that Mom needs to get some shoes. Maybe I'll look at some shoes also and just get some of the nice groceries and everything like that. But it's a very clean mall, very nice. It really has a Dubai-esque feel to it. So as I said, let's go inside the shop, let's grab a couple of things. And as you can see, very bright, very big, lots of different shops. And yeah, so this is one of the malls. I think this is actually the exit side. Yes, I think we have to enter either further down or from the other angle. There's also watch shops, and it's just a really lovely mall, really well looked after. And yeah, so let's jump in, see if we are able to find everything that we want to get while we're inside Carrefour. So we're inside Carrefour right now, just looking around, grabbing a whole lot of stuff. Got a trolley, and I heard that noise and I was like, that's really accurate ambient music. And it turns out there's actually live birds in the shop. How crazy is that? It sounds super relaxing, and they even let them out. Like I saw them letting them out. If you look on the ceiling, they are hiding, but there are a couple flying around up there. But how beautiful, look at that one, like a budgie. All these different ones. So the ones that were in these cages ended up getting let out. They're bright yellow ones. You can actually see them flying around up there. Absolutely amazing, but they look really happy, well fed. Another one in there, another small one. Because when we're walking around, we're like, oh, that ambient music is really accurate. And then I was like, wait, I see birds flying around. Quite a cool little experience. I like this one like super bright green one. But as you can see, the shop is beautiful. It's super massive. We're getting some plants in that for our outside area and lots of different options. But it is really, it's like a mega one, very similar to all of the ones you find in Dubai. You can find anything in here, from electronics to clothing to food, and it just goes on forever and ever. But now let's get the trolley and fill it up. So when I said we were going to do like a month's worth of shopping, I was not lying. Look how full this trolley is. But Carrefour actually is really good value for money. Also this time I was able to find a trolley that didn't just like have its legs going crazy, because last time, before I get run over here, there was a trolley that was just all by itself, and we're like, bonus, ran to go and get it because it was the last one. This one has a tendency to go left, but the other one had a broken wheel and it was just like going absolutely crazy. This one's fine, it just spins around in circles. But now we're at the car, let's pack it up and then find a place for lunch. we ended up stopping to try and come to literally one of our all-time favorite restaurants, Al Masim, because I've been craving their waffles that they cover with Nutella, put some caramel on it and some banana on top. And we thought, seeing as how it's the first day that everything's open, maybe they'll be open. But unlucky for us, they were closed. But whilst we were driving up here, we were actually able to see one of the shops that we've been looking for a very long time. We knew it was within this area and we were just never able to find it. So now that we're able to see it, we're like, okay, whilst we're here, might as well turn the negative into a positive. Let's park there, let's take a walk down, and then worst case, we might even be able to find like a little restaurant or something on the side. But this street is really, really beautiful, really lovely. You can see behind me, it's the city here road, and they have all these beautifully manicured trees. There's so many different restaurants, there's lots of development. You can see behind me there another massive development going on behind there. So it's so wonderful to see all this development, and once again that it is so safe that you can just walk around, not have to worry about anything. So the fact that we can do this in Algeria, it's really amazing, because in lots of other countries we've lived in, we have not been able to do this. So just have a look. Look how, number one, how clean the streets are, and number two, everyone just walking around and enjoying it. Obviously, we said a massive development going on here. That's why there's all of these infrastructure going. So we're going to quickly go to the shop. If we cannot find anything to eat, we're going to jump back in our car and try another restaurant that we've also absolutely fallen in love with. But it really makes me feel like I'm back living in Europe, walking along these like small little streets on the side of the road, and then all of the little restaurants and shops and everything like that. But it's around 12 o'clock right now, and it seems like most of the things are closed. So maybe it's also just due to the fact that at 3 o'clock things will open, as what we can tell from our friends that are here in Algeria. They tend to eat very late, at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. We're eating around like 6 o'clock. So it's really like the Spanish and Italian type of style, but the streets are really, really wonderful, as you can see behind me. So we're just going to make our way a little bit further down and have a look around. We are currently running out of ideas of where to go for lunch, but first off, how beautiful was all the freeways and all the roads with all the flags, all the like triple flags, all the double flags. It just looked amazing. And we actually stopped filming because we filmed so much, but it just kept on going for like forever. But we've been trying to find a place for lunch. It's now 1 o'clock. We thought that today all the restaurants would at least be open, but maybe they're only slowly going to start opening at the end of the week. We tried Al Masim, we tried Pepper, we tried Opium, we tried this restaurant, which is Restaurant Le Seloc, also closed. So we have our final option, which is pulled through before. It is probably our favorite pizza place. I cannot remember the exact name of it, but if it is open, I'll be sure to showcase it to all of you, because we're going to actually have pizza for dinner and then whatever, or vice versa, like switch it around. But seeing as how everything is closed, we're now going to take our drive there, and then if there's no food, we've got a massive problem, because I think we only have like tins of tuna left in the fridge. So maybe it'll be like back to the old days where we were just eating tuna out of tins, but hopefully not. Hopefully find something, but if not, we just make the most of it. And then on to the butcher and then the cat shop. See by what I mean, everything is closed, literally massive shutters, everything's closed. But when we're driving around, we were able to find, this also looks like a really nice shop called Soho, but when we're driving around, we actually drove past the mini superette that we normally come and get our things, and the fact that they still open is an amazing feat. So we're going to go inside, we're going to grab a couple of our things, mostly our cat food, but as I said, you can see everything closed and a drastic change of weather. Hopefully it doesn't rain, but let's go inside, grab what we need to get, and then on to the next venture. And the moment of truth. This is what true happiness looks like. You can see La Casa de Nor. It is open. We are going to go inside now and get some food. Absolutely just at it. You can see it is 12:45. So not that late, but now absolutely ravenous. Let's go inside. I'll showcase you some of the best pizza you can find in Hydra in Algeria. While we are busy waiting for our pizza, because I am so starving, to be able to take my mind off it, I decided to go to the butchery while we're at it, because the butcher is not too far up the street. As I said, there's so many different butchers in this area, but we try and support each and every one, so we don't just go to one the whole time. We really like mix it up and try a whole lot of different ones. So we haven't been to this guy in a few weeks, so I'm going to take a walk there. I also translated everything already in French on my phone, because last time I wanted like 4 kgs worth of chicken cubes and I ended up getting 4 kgs worth of chicken mince. Never had chicken mince before, but all in all it actually turned out really lovely. But I'm hoping to very quickly get inside, get that, and then quickly head back to the pizza shop. I already had like a piece of bread just to fill me up, give me some energy. But it is so great living in Algeria. I'm not even sure if the shop is going to be open. I'm hoping it is, but if not, just turn around, head back down, and then onto those other errands for the rest of the day. Just forget everything that I said. That butchery was closed. Oh, I don't even know if the other ones are going to be open, but now I think it's time just to head back and enjoy my pizza. Just finished up now, got another pizza to take home. It is honestly so good, and the people that work there are just amazing. He asked me if I liked it, and I was like, it's the buffalo pizza is probably the best pizza I've ever had. So he's like, can you give us a 5-star review on Google? I'm like, I would definitely. We tell all of our friends and everything, you have to come and try and check it out. It is honestly such great tasting pizza. You don't wait long, they are so quick, they're so convenient. And also for foreigners, if you don't speak any French or Arabic, they speak English too, so that is another really massive bonus. The last couple of days when we've been doing like a nice long hour or so walk around the block, there has been a little baby cat or a kitten I should say, but it always had like damaged eyes. It doesn't really walk very well, but I think it's because it's so like injured. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to grab some food from the back of the car. We're going to go take a drive down there, see if we can see it. There's also a lady that I always see feeding it, but I'm hoping that the cat is there today. Hopefully it already got some food. Leave some food for it, make it nice and strong, because we already have a whole pet sanctuary at our house. We cannot get any more pets, unfortunately. But yeah, if you see any around and you can help out and do a good deed, definitely say why not try and do it. So now we're just going to very quickly go and get the food, jump in the car, and then go and feed it. I was going to walk here, but seeing as how it started raining, I decided to rather take the car instead. But this is, I've showcased it in many other videos, but this is the little center that we have in Hydra, where you have an area to collect like taxis. There's also bus stops, a beautiful flag, and then there's really lovely buildings. My favorite shawarma shop and kebab shop is on the corner here, little coffee shops, and then this is the butchery on the corner. I highly recommend. They have the best prices, and the guys are really great. So in there's also some cats, so if you want to give some love around, you can. And then it just goes on and on and on. So you can see there's some more people out some of the restaurants and coffee shops, another little coffee shop on the corner here. So it's really a lovely little center. There's also a flower shop in there, and then that other building with the beautiful roof on that side is also a flower shop. So he is busy getting us some beef, some mince, and some chicken cubes. But it's really great shop, always busy, very high turnover of food, and literally right square in the middle of the city center. I think the people that saw us packing the cars at all the different shops we've been to probably thought we've never eaten food or anything in our lives, because the whole back seat is completely full, the whole boot I should say, and then move to the back seat. The back seat is also completely full. Got the pizza, got the stuff from the butchery, everything in there. So we have enough for like the next month or so. So now what we're going to do is we're going to move all of this out, put it by the lift, and then take the lift up, because if we do I think it's going to be like 3 or 4 trips, but mentally preparing myself, taking all of that out, and then all the way up. And just like that, a brand new day. Instead of just ending the video yesterday because we were just going to spend some time at home and do nothing crazy, I thought I have some plans this morning, so let's take you all along with, and then I can also showcase more parts of Algeria and show you the hidden and secret wealth that this country actually has. This area that I'm walking through now is honestly insane. Some of the most luxurious, beautiful villas I've ever seen, especially going all the way down the hill. But there are so many embassies, so I just got to be careful when I film. to not show anything that I shouldn't be showing, especially with how everyone is concerned about filming embassies and governmental buildings. So I don't want to get in trouble for that, because I've been loving showcasing Algiers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a walk to a part of the city, or a part of Algiers that I've never ever been to before. From what I could see from the maps, it looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take everyone along with, and then when I get there, I need to get a little bit more bits for my camera, because I have a big studio camera, but walking around with that is normally not very engaging, because people don't want to talk if you've got a massive camera. And then I've got a smaller camera, and if I get a nice tripod with it, I can also place it down and have conversations where people feel more comfortable about, instead of having a massive studio camera. So that is what I'm going to do. Also, when I looked at the weather report today, when I left the house, I thought, okay, the weather's probably around 15 degrees. It's not going to get hectic. And it ended up showing that it's going to get to a high of 30 today. So it's going to be absolutely crazy. Let's head down there and showcase this beautiful country. This is what I mean. I'm now in a completely random part of the city. You still see flags all the way along the freeway. Absolutely beautifully maintained. No litter, rubbish on the floor. Where is this beauty? Where's this wealth ever shown on the media? I don't know if these are apartment blocks or if they're offices. Look incredible. Some more massive apartment blocks going around there, some more apartments, some more. And then if you look ahead, just how beautiful is that, how maintained the gardens are, and the pride and effort that is taken is just absolutely unmatched. Just have a look at that for the view. It's not a very windy day today, else all the flags would be blowing absolutely beautifully, but just to see how well maintained, how well kept everything is really spectacular. The other day I saw people parking and actually planting, I should say, a whole lot of new flowers. And just look at this beauty. And I'm going to try and walk a little bit further down, because I saw a fountain, and it's so nice now because Ramadan's over. So the parks I've been walking through, there's been people that have just been sitting drinking coffee outside. But look how beautiful it is throughout the whole city, throughout the whole area. There's these lovely park areas, beautiful palm trees. And if we take a look through there, look at that fountain. That is honestly such a beautiful view. It really, we always say it reminds us of a mini Dubai, but wow, Algiers is a truly spectacular city. Just walking through and seeing this is so incredible. I have just arrived. It took me about 40 minutes to walk here, 45 minutes, and the shop I am looking for is Mustard, but it seems like it is actually closed today. I'm a little bit before 10 o'clock, so I'm going to wait until 10 o'clock. Hopefully at 10 o'clock it opens, and then if it opens I can get the attachment. Otherwise I might have to come back tomorrow or on the weekend, but it's possible that just due to there being one day in between the public holidays and then going into the weekend that it's not open. So I'll just have to wait, hope it reopens up, but if not, it just was a lovely trip exploring, and then I got to walk all the way back, which is all uphill, so it's going to be fun. I was just talking to a man up there, and his English was actually perfect, and what he told me that the shop is more than likely closed because it being from public holidays into a single day and then into the weekend. He said I have better luck coming on the weekend if I just sit around, keep on waiting. Probably no one's going to be there. I'm just going to waste my time. So I said to him, thank you very much for letting me know. But now it's already started to get quite a lot warmer. So what I decided rather to do is to throw the jacket off, of course. Salam. And then after that, I'm just going to take a walk back all the way up. But as you can see, it's like all uphill now. So the walk here wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad because it was all downhill. But it was a really cool little area there. Like group of 3 dudes I spoke to were actually super friendly. But I really hope I go the same way walking past the park, because it was amazing. There were people drinking coffee, playing some cards. It was really great, and I'd love to showcase that on this channel, because that's what we're all about. But also more developments everywhere you look. So let's keep on marching on, and hopefully in a few days time I can go get the attachment and bring even enhanced content for everyone watching. There seems to be what either looks like it's going to be a new stadium or a new amphitheater or such over there, which looks really beautiful. And then I just want to walk a little bit further, because once again, a random road, there is another bridge, and what is on top of the bridge beautiful Algerian flags. I really love the fact that Algerians and Algeria is so patriotic for their country. I really wish more countries would do this. Look how beautiful that is, installing pride in the people. And then another thing that I really love is their road signs. So you can see they have Arabic at the top, and then English, I presume it's English because I can understand it, the name underneath. Once again, look how clean these sidewalks are. And then a thing that I really love is all of these type of images that you see throughout the whole of Algiers, on bridges, on walls, just in random areas. And then again, the gardens, beautifully manicured. There's even some birds flying around, and it just really fills you with pride. I'm not even Algerian, but it makes me so proud to be able to live in a country like this. Just take all of that in. Absolutely beautiful. Horses, gentlemen on horses. Wow, it is absolutely stunning. I was just taking a video to showcase this park and how beautiful it is and how everyone's cleaning it. People outside playing cards, chess, drinking coffee. And then I was like, when I was a little bit up the street, let me just take my phone out and check the footage out. Turns out it wasn't even filming. I don't know what happened. I think either I double clicked it or something like that, or maybe I bumped another button, changed the shutter speed or focus. So I'm going to just go through one more walk now, but it is absolutely amazing. There's so many people out and about, especially with it being the new year, and it is a really beautiful place. You can see a whole lot of people sitting outside there. They all have their little coffees. There then also is a little bakery slash like coffee place where you can go and get some coffees, which I think is really beautiful. And then the park itself, I think just how well looked after it is, how maintained it is, and it clearly is a place where lots of people come, because I'm going to try and not film directly but also show you that there's a whole lot of men having a very intense game of cards. So you'll be able to see that over my left shoulder down in the corner. So they're all playing cards. They were there when I walked this morning around an hour and a bit ago. There were 2 or 3 people, and now I've come and there's probably like 10, 12, 13 people all sitting there playing, which is absolutely amazing. You can also see all the way at the top, this apartment building here looks absolutely stunning. I was thought when I was walking, and I was like, I wonder who lives here. I thought maybe it was offices, but definitely apartments. The balconies, the view you must get is absolutely beautiful. I was thinking about maybe stopping here and getting a drink, but I think I'm rather just going to continue. Maybe I'll stop, but we'll see. But all in all, a beautiful day. Alright, so I ended up deciding to stop at this little coffee shop slash like restaurant. It's super busy. There's just people continuously coming in and out on their way to work, in between meetings probably. So I got one Fanta, and then I got a Coke, which is now currently being used as a tripod for my camera because I couldn't get a tripod earlier. But it's just really lovely. I tried to have some conversations inside, but it was very hard because no one spoke English. But I ended up getting the drink, so I'm just going to sit here for around 10-15 minutes, just enjoy the sun is streaming through there. So I took my cap off, took my glasses off, try and get a little bit of a tan. And then the last push is like pretty much all straight all the way up the hill. I might try and go to a place that sells like flowers afterwards to try and give my mother some flowers, because when we drove past the other day there were some beautiful red roses that she said she absolutely loved. So I'm going to try and see if I can get some of those for her, just to say thank you, because she always supports me in everything that I do, and I'm having an amazing day, so why not stop and do it. But a really cool little shop, and it's just so nice to be able to sit outside again, get a drink, seeing people around instead of just walking around the city and the areas and everyone like not being around, not interactive. So it's really great, and I cannot wait now to bring more videos like this. This is another really beautiful little circle, which looks beautiful. And is the flower shop going to be open? I think it is. So they sell plants, flowers, everything like that. But the other day when we walked past, the roses were honestly spectacular. But what a view. Let's go inside, see how much the roses are and if they still have them. Wow. Actually blown away by all the different choices they had, but this is the one that I decided to go for. So it is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for 2,000 dinar. But they're absolutely beautiful. Apparently he said they picked in Algeria, which makes sense because they look really fresh. So I'm going to go home and set this on the table. But really happy with these, and the selection there is beautiful. Like I said, if you know where the circle is in Hydra, just go to the little shop right over there and you'll get some beautiful roses. It was so cute. There was a whole bunch of people, around maybe 8 of them, and they were trying to take a photo all by the one Algerian building, and they had flowers and everything. So I just offered, I said, would you like me to take a photo, not knowing if they would be able to speak English, and they were so grateful. They said, yes, please, thank you so much. So it was a super nice little encounter. But now let me maybe move this side before I get run over. But right now, all I'm going to do, I'm going to just make my way home and then start editing up this video so I can publish it tonight. So I just want to thank you all once again so much for the support. I love making these videos. If there's anything particular you want to see, let me know. Thank you so much. See you all in the next video, and let's keep on spreading Algeria to the world.